Welcome to another episode of What's the Scoop podcast. I'm your host, SkewpzGotcha, aka Dre. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Share it with everybody. Just hit the share button. Share it with your mama. Everybody. Anybody you can think of on all social media websites. Just share it with everybody. This podcast is on some of your favorite apps like Spotify, Anchor, SoundCloud, Spreaker, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. I even have snippets on TikTok, and even Apple Podcasts. But yeah, man. Be sure to share, hit those, subscribe to those. The links to all of those will be in the description box below. But yeah, man. We skipped week 4. I skipped week 4. I was on vacation. I was in Vegas. Vegas was pretty dope, by the way. But we back. Week 5. We're gonna talk about some things that happened in week 4. The Tua situation, real ugly. Hoping Tua gets better. I believe that we all knew that somebody was gonna have to be the scapegoat, the fallback, the fall guy out of the organization. We knew it wasn't going to be no coaches, no organizations, no real doctors or anything like that that's associated with the team. That's basically they fired Tua's guy, an unaffiliated guy or whatever with the team or whatever, just so they wouldn't have no bad look or bad rep or anything like that. We knew that was going to happen. Like I said, I hope Tua gets better. Chiefs, Buccaneers. My Chiefs look good. They looked amazing, honestly. Defense was solid. Kind of made me nervous towards the end because, Tom Brady is Tom Brady. Once he gets hot, he makes things a little difficult. But I feel like we put them too deep into a hole from start to finish. Offense, Pat looked good. Run game, I like the run back. We had the balance of the offense. Juju got involved. MVS got involved. They even had Sky Moore out there. Run game, Clyde, McKinnon, Pacheco, even Mahomes was out there getting runs in, making DBs and linebackers look like the JV squad, basically. Yeah, man. I'm pleased at what I saw. This probably was like one of the best, the more complete games outside of the Arizona game, week 1. But we got Vegas up next on Monday night, and y'all know who I'm going with, of course. It's Raider week, so we know how that goes. I hope my guys smack them around, do what they do as usual. But shout out to them. Shout out to my guys, man. Repping ChiefsKingdom all day. But we're going to go in. We're going to talk about some week 5. Some week 5 matchups. First one we got the Colts on Thursday. Colts visiting the Broncos in Denver. Denver is 3.5 favorites. I'm going to go Colts. No. I'm going to go Broncos. I'm going to go Broncos on this one. I'm going to go 31-17 Broncos. Even though the Broncos just lost their starting running back. So Melvin Gordon is going to take over and get the full-time duties. They did sign Latavius Murray from the Saints practice squad, who I think he was playing. He played in London this past week with the Saints because Kamara was out. But yeah, I'm gonna go Broncos 31-17. No, matter of fact, I take that back. I'm gonna take Broncos 24-17. It could go either way, but I'm gonna go Broncos. Last time I made picks, I went 8-7. No, I went 7-8. Could have possibly been 7-9. But next up, we got the Giants. The surprising Giants going against the Green Bay Packers. They're traveling to Green Bay. Green Bay is 8-point favorites. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Packers just because last week the Giants had they had quarterback issues. They did lose their wide receiver. Daniel Jones is banged up. Even their backup quarterback is banged up. They at one point in time they had to use Saquon Barkley in the Wildcat um, to get a playoff, basically. Giants 3-1. They're good, but I'm gonna go Packers because they're at home. And granted, the Packers struggled against the Mac Jones list of New England Patriots last week, and they struggled against a rookie quarterback. But yeah, I'm gonna go Packers 31-17. Yeah. It could. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the Giants won this one. They're surprised. Like I said, they're 3-1. Surprisingly, um, Brian Dable he got them boys. He got them boys looking good up there in New York. Um, but next up, we got Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh visiting the Buffalo Bills last week. Pittsburgh finally made the change with Kenny Pickett at halftime. Kenny Pickett, I think he ended up rushing for 2 touchdowns, but I think he ended up throwing 3 picks. But it's good to get him out there. You saw you saw some of the explosiveness of the offense. I think they made. I mean, they made the right decision. Why not now? Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season. But I think this might be his first one. Yeah, I got the Bills blowing them out actually. No. I'm looking at it. No, I don't. I got the Bills winning by 4, 28-24. Steelers do have a solid defense. Their run game could be an issue, but they got a pretty decent defense. They can hold teams. Bills got a solid defense too, but the Bills still got banged up players. And the Bills are actually looking human. So they came back and won against the Baltimore Ravens last week, which I'm with Marcus Peters on going. I don't know what the full extent of Marcus Peters going off on his head coach Harbaugh, but yeah, I mean that's kind of frustrating at the end of the day when you see, I mean your team you're up 20 to, I think it was 20-3 or something like that, and they end up losing 23-3 or some shit like that. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. I still don't, like I said in my group chat, in my group on Facebook, the Sports Kickback. I don't see. I get it about going for it on 4th and goal on the goal line, but why throw it? Run it because if you run the ball, you have the opportunity to pin them down there on the goal line and make them uncomfortable at the goal line. But not throw it and throw an interception and then put the ball on a 20-25. That's stupid. If you're gonna go for it, run the ball. That's what y'all known for, running the ball. Not throw it. But yeah. So we got, like I said, I got the Buffalo Bills beating the Pittsburgh Steelers 28-24. Next up, Chargers Browns. Chargers are 2.5 favorites. I'm going back and forth on this one, but I think I'm gonna go Browns on this one. I'm gonna go Cleveland Browns beating the Chargers at home on the last second field goal to drop the Chargers to 2-3, and the Browns go to 3-2. The Chargers still got a few people banged up. I don't know about Keenan. I don't know how Keenan Allen. What's the update on Keenan Allen? I know Joey Bosa's out. And I don't even know the extent of Herbert. But we'll see. But I still got the Cleveland Browns winning. A lot of people probably got the Chargers winning. But I'm going to go Cleveland. Cleveland at home. Yeah, I'm gonna go with them. Um, Bears, Vikings. I'm gonna go Vikings. Vikings at home. Vikings go to 4-1. Bears go to 2-3. Um, the Chicago Bears. Justin Fields is not really that guy. Let's look at something right quick. I'm gonna look at Justin Fields. Let's look at his stats right now. Justin Fields is he has a 58.7 QB rating. He's been sacked 16 times. He has 2 TDs, 4 picks. He's averaging 117 yards a game. He's completing 51% of his passes. He's thrown for 471 yards. Um, he's only rushed. Well, he's rushed for 147 yards, 1 TD. He's basically averaging 37 yards a rush. Yeah. Justin Fields. I mean, he's been sacked 16 times, man. The offensive line is pretty bad, man. And I said that, but going into the season, his offensive line is pretty bad. He's gonna be running for his life, basically. Yeah, I just think I feel bad for him because he's in a bad situation. He started with Matt Nagy, who's back home, and he's back here in Kansas City. But yeah, he's just. I think. Let's see. Last week, let's see. Let's look at his. Let's look. Yeah. Okay. So passing last week against the Giants, they lost 20-12. Justin Fields went 11 of 22 for 174 yards. For some reason, I don't know, and he had a QBR of 35, and a quarterback rating of 77. I don't know why they won't let him throw the ball. Granted, I mean he doesn't have that many weapons, but yeah, Justin Fields is, I don't know, they might end up pulling him, but yeah, he went 11 of 22 last week, 174 yards, and then they beat the Houston Texans 23-20, but excuse me, but he went 8 of 17 for 106 yards with 2 picks. Then he went 7 of 11. Then he went 8 of 17. That's pretty bad. And he had a QBR of 16.7 against Houston. He had a QBR of 7.3 against Green Bay and a QBR of 52.6 against the 49ers. He had a QBR of 7.3. That's, at this point, if you're looking at it, Justin Fields, he's looking like a bust. I mean, he's looking pretty bad. I mean, you can't really. I gotta take the bust thing back, but it's not looking good right now. He wouldn't start anywhere else in the league. I mean, he's basically starting right now because, I mean, who's their backup? Nathan Peterman. Nathan Peterman and Trevor Siemian. Yeah. That's why Justin Fields is starting. But anyway, he probably won't finish the season as a starter. That's that. But well, like I said, I'm gonna go Vikings. 45-10. Yeah, this is gonna be this is gonna get ugly. I'd be shocked if the Bears win this one. Granted they're 2-2, but I mean you're looking at how they're performing on offense. You kind of wonder how they're 2-2. Maybe it's their defense, but I'm gonna go Vikings 45-10. That's just me. Unless they have Justin Fields open it up. Next up we got The Lions visiting the Patriots. The Lions got the number one offense in football, but they have the worst defense in football. I don't. New England's favored by 3 points. Patriots got one of the more decent defenses in football. I'm gonna go Lions. I'm gonna go Yeah, I'm gonna go Lions. 27-21. Maybe the rookie. What's the rookie's name for New England? What's his name? What is that boy's name? This goes out to all the boys in Garrett Gilbert. Yeah. Well, he's not even a rookie. He's 4-year starter. He got 4 years. But yeah, we'll go. He's 31. So we'll see how he does. But I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna go. The Lions. I think the Lions will win. So I don't even remember what the score I just said, but I think I got the Lions winning. Let's say 28. 28-17 Detroit. Patriots fall to 1-4. Lions go to 2-3. Next up, who else we got? We got Seattle versus the Saints. Andy Dalton is probably going to start for the foreseeable future for the New Orleans Saints. Jameis Winston with his back issues. I don't know about the status of Alvin Kamara. I don't know about the status of Michael Thomas, but I know none of them played last week when they were in London. They were neck and neck with the Vikings in London. But Geno top 10 in passing yards. Geno Smith is surprising the hell out of me. Surprising a lot of people, actually. But Saints are 5-point favorites at home. I'm going to go... They hung around with the Vikings last week. Saints got a decent defense. I think they'll give Geno fits in there at home. So I'm going to go New Orleans Saints 32, Seahawks 21. 32-21, see New Orleans. Next up, we got Dolphins versus the Jets. Dolphins visiting the Jets. Zach Wilson is back. I seen him doing a gritty last week. I think the Jets will win. They got Miami as 3.5 favorites on the road against the Jets. But they got Teddy Bridgewater as the quarterback. So I'm going to go Jets. Jets are coming off a win against the Pittsburgh Steelers last week. I'm going to go Jets 28, Dolphins 13. Granted, the Dolphins got Tyreek and Jalen Waddle and their running backs and Gesicki and all them. But yeah, I'm gonna go Jets. 28-13. Falcons, Buccaneers. Marcus Mariota, he's struggling. Marcus Mariota is, yeah. The Buccaneers, I'm going to go Buccaneers. Buccaneers are at home. They're 8.5 favorites. I'm going to go Bucks. Tom Brady started to find his rhythm late in the game against the Chiefs last week. He got Michael Thomas. He got Mike Evans back. He got Julio. You got Fournette. You got Lenny. You got Chris Godwin. Yeah, I'm gonna go Buccaneers in a close one. I think it's gonna be 27-24 Buccaneers. hell, maybe this one get ugly. Maybe this is a coming out party for the Buccaneers. But Buccaneers got a real good defense, so I mean, they could be on a redemption. So they might blow out the Falcons and give the Falcons, yeah, could blank them. So who knows? But yeah. Next up, we got Titans versus the Commanders. I know I was pretty harsh on Mike Vrabel and them early on in the season. They were 0-2. I honestly had them possibly going 0-4, and Mike Vrabel possibly getting fired. But Commanders got Carson Wentz as their quarterback. It's Titans looked pretty solid against the Colts last week. I'm gonna go Titans. 35. Commanders 24. Commanders are at home, so yeah. Titans are 2.5 favorites, but I'm gonna go Titans. 35-24. Jaguars and the Texans. Texans are the only winless. They're the only winless team in the league right now. Jags are 7-point favorites. Lovie Smith starting off kind of rough. Yeah, they played the Broncos pretty good though. And who the hell else did they tie with? Was it the Colts? I don't remember. Somebody they tied with. But yeah, I'm gonna go. Obviously, I think everybody in the world is probably gonna pick the Jaguars. Jacksonville, after they did what they did against the Chargers, but they held their own. They made it a decent game against Philly last week. So, but I'm gonna go Jaguars. Jaguars are pretty solid. I ain't gonna lie to you. They look better than what I thought they would. And I figured Trevor Lawrence would do good because he has, I would basically say, the quarterback whisperer, the quarterback guru, running the show, and Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson had Carson Wentz basically candidate for MVP at one point. Now look at Carson Wentz on his third team in the last 2 years, 3 years. Yeah, and then he had Nick Foles winning Super Bowls. That's the crazy part. So shout out to Doug Peterson. Trevor Lawrence is good, but yeah, I'm gonna go Jaguars. I'm gonna go Texans. Texans might make this one. They might make this one ugly, but I think the Jaguars will pull it off in the end. Let's go Jaguars 28, Texans 24. 28-24 Jaguars. Let's see. We got 49ers visiting the Panthers. San Francisco is 6.5 favorites against Baker Mayfield and them boys. Oh, man, it's crazy how the cliff that Baker Mayfield has fallen off of. I mean, what did Baker Mayfield... Let's see what Baker Mayfield... Baker Mayfield is what? 64 for 117, 747, 4 TDs, 3 picks. Let's see. Let's see. The Stadiats. Stats. We're going to go down here. Baker Mayfield is completing 55% of his passes. He has he's averaging basically almost 190 a game. 4 TDs, 3 INTs. He's been sacked 11 times. Dink and dunk. He's averaging 6 yards a pass. So dink and dunk basically. I don't know about Christian McCaffrey. I don't know. Their offensive line must be pretty bad. Um, I don't watch the Panthers that well to know, but yeah. So, but they got a 48% chance, obviously, on the matchup predictor on ESPN compared to the 51.3. So, I mean, this game could possibly go either way, but I'm going to go 49ers. I'm going to go 49ers 37-32 Panthers. 49ers. Rams, Cowboys. We're gonna go. Cooper Rush has actually been looking pretty solid. I think the Cowboys are on what is it? They're on a 3-game winning streak. So Rams are coming off of a loss. Rams are at home though, so I'm gonna go Rams. I mean, granted, the Rams don't really have a home crowd advantage. Matthew Stafford, I don't think he's healthy from that elbow, so let's see. We'll go. Yeah, man. Okay, we'll go Cowboys. I'll go Cowboys on this one. Go Cowboys. 28. 28-21. No, I'll take that back. Well, yeah, 28-21. Because, I mean, they both got solid defenses. Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, all them on one side. And you got Diggs and Parsons and all them boys on their side. So, it might not be a high-scoring game. I mean, but I still pick the Cowboys to win. Cowboys go 4-1. The Rams fall to 2-3. Super Bowl hangover. Cooper Kupp. Matthew Stafford got to start spreading that ball around. He threw the ball to Cooper Kupp 19 times, and Cooper Kupp caught it 14 out of 19. My goodness, I wouldn't want to play if I was a wide receiver. I wouldn't want to play for the Los Angeles Rams because I know I'm not gonna get the ball. I'm just basically out here blocking, running for no reason. So, yeah. We'll go Cowboys 28-24. Eagles, Cardinals. Philly is 5-point favorites visiting the Cardinals. We'll go Hurts versus Kyler Murray. When does D Hopkins come back? Let me look. When does Hopkins come back? How many games is DeAndre Hopkins? Let's see. When does he come back? Cancel. Let's see. Bro, what are we doing? Why do we go through all this? Why do we go through this? DeAndre Hopkins. Like, what's all this, bro? Is it 7? 6. 6-game suspension. So 6. So what are we on? We're on week 5. So I think he got 2 more weeks to go. Yeah, I'm gonna go Eagles. I wanted to lean towards the Cardinals, but I don't think the Cardinals got enough offensive power to compete with the Eagles right now. So Eagles go 5-0. I think the Eagles win 35-21. Yeah. I hope DeAndre Hopkins is staying sharp though. But yeah, 35-21 Philly. Philly goes 5-0. Bengals versus Ravens. Lamar versus Burrow. Baltimore's favored by 3 points. Ravens have blown some leads, some leads for damn sure. That's for sure. Um, well, yeah, they beat the Patriots 37-26, but they were up big against the Dolphins. They were up big against the Buffalo Bills, and they end up losing both of those. Their wins are against the Jets and the Patriots. Explosive offense. They got a defense that's probably going to give Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and Mixon, Joe Burrow, and all them problems. So next Sunday night, I think it's a division rivalry game. I'm gonna go Baltimore 42 32 Baltimore. I think Baltimore can put Cincinnati away. Next up, we got the Chiefs. Got my Chiefs versus the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders are coming off their first dub of the year. Josh McDaniels getting his first dub of the year. But they're visiting the Chiefs. Chiefs are at home Monday night. Yeah. Chiefs 3-1. Chiefs are a touchdown favorite over the Raiders. I'm gonna go Chiefs at home. I'm gonna go Chiefs 42-28. 42-28 or 42-21, however you want it. I think the Chiefs will put 42 up on these boys. Yeah, but Devontae Adams and Darren Waller could have big games, just based off of our DBs. But our DBs have been holding their own. Our DBs held their own against Mike Evans, Godwin, and them boys, Cameron Braid, all them boys, Sunday night. So 2 back-to-back primetime games. Yeah, Chiefs, Raiders. Like I said, let's go 42-21. I think the Chiefs blow these boys out. Sunday night, we might see the all red on red. So yeah, man. Last week was Sunday night. This week is Monday night. So Chiefs go 4-1, and Chiefs take control of the AFC West. Going 4-1. Hope the Chiefs don't wet the bed like they did against the Indianapolis Colts. But this one's at home, so after having 2 back-to-back road games, it feels good to be back home. I'm pretty sure playing in front of Arrowhead. So yeah, Chiefs 42-21. I think they'll they got a home stand coming. So yeah, they got shit. Hold on. Yeah. So they got the Raiders. They got the Raiders Sunday night, and then they got Buffalo. So I think they can win both of these games at home, and then travel to San Fran. Then go to Tennessee. They have Tennessee and the Jacksonville Jaguars come here. And they go to LA. They beat it. So, yeah, man. I got the Chiefs winning. Like I said, they looked good last week. They did their thing. But yeah, man, that's enough rambling for me. I didn't talk to you guys for damn near 35 minutes. Didn't really get to talk last week for real about my predictions and stuff like that. So hopefully this week I can get at least 10 dubs for my picks. But yeah, man. It's your boy SkewpzGotcha, man. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll be on vacation again. I'm about to get ready to go to Texas in the morning. So, but I still should drop. We're giving our picks now, so when I come back on Sunday, so I'll shoot my video on. How are we gonna do this? I think I'll give my Chiefs take on Monday. So we're gonna do some things differently. I think I'm about to separate my Chiefs talk from the rest of my talk for the NFL and stuff. So basketball is back preseason. It's back. Shout out to my Jayhawks. In football, they're 4-0. They got TCU up this weekend. College game day is gonna be in Lawrence for the first time ever. Hopefully my boys go 5-0. No, they're not 4. Hopefully they go. What are they? Are they 4-0? They're 4-0 or 5. I think they're 5-0. Yeah, I think the Jayhawks are 5-0. So, but yeah, so what was I doing? What the heck was I doing? We're looking at that right now. Yeah, Jayhawks are 5-0. Hopefully they go 6-0. They go 6-0, they'll be bowl eligible. So they're ranked 19th in the nation right now. Should be the game of the week, man. Jayhawks versus TCU. TCU 17th rank. But yeah, I don't know. Big 12 might be the best conference in the nation right now, honestly. With Oklahoma State at number 7. Then you got TCU, KU, K State, future Big 12 team BYU. Yeah. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, that's enough for that, man. Like I said, I've been talking long enough. I've been talking for damn near 40 minutes. So, yeah, man. Be sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell, man. And yeah, man. It's your boy SkewpzGotcha, and I'm out of here.